Good morning and welcome to my day one vlog here from Disneyland Paris. Yes, I'm back here at my happy place in February 2019, even though to be honest it might look like May or June with this weather. We got highs of 18 degrees today. I've never known a February like it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Of course, I've come back here to Disneyland Paris because I've got an annual pass, so I'm going to be making various different visits throughout 2019. I was last here around 2.5 months ago for the Christmas event where I was absolutely freezing, and yeah, look at this now, what a comparison. All the Christmas decorations are down, and there's actually another celebration going on at the moment. It's the Festival of Pirates and Princesses, so there's going to be lots of different entertainment going on, a little bit of theming around the park that I'm going to be sharing with you in this video. Along with that as well, I'm going to be doing a day 2 vlog from Disneyland Park and a vlog over from Walt Disney Studios, where you've got the Legends of the Force event going on at the moment. It's the Star Wars event that they've done for a few years now, with the projection map show on the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. But yeah, it's amazing to be back, and it's amazing to have that feeling of owning an annual pass to a Disney park. I've only ever had it a couple of times, and I've not had one for a few years, so it's amazing to just be able to walk in over my annual pass. Of course, I can come in for the extra magic hour as well, and yeah, honestly, it's great to be back here at Disneyland Paris. I'm expecting it to be quite busy today on the queues, mainly because of them events that I spoke about just with all the extra entertainment and stuff going on. But that's what I'm going to cover in this vlog, along with going on some of my favourite rides here in the park. It's always a nice sighting, isn't it? Main Street transportation are all out in full force. As you walk down a very sunny Main Street, USA. But yeah, it's going to be a really good day. We'll start off just by having a look at these banners that have been put up here on the lampposts. Pirates and Princesses. So you've got these on a few of the different lampposts all the way down as part of the theming for the event. And I believe down on Central Plaza, like they've done the lamppost down there. So let's start off the vlog by going and have a look at those. It's always great to see all the Main Street vehicles out in full force. The omnibus there, one of my favourites. And yeah, down here at Central Plaza, wow, beautiful. Loving all the different coloured flowers around here. Of course, depending on the season, they do actually replant all of the flowers. Obviously at Christmas you get all the poinsettias, and also they have the different Disney characters on these little stages. But yeah, here we go, here's the theming that I was talking about on these lampposts. So this side looks like it's all princesses. Obviously you can see all there the princess style lights that have gone on the top. And there's a few just over there as well. Now on this side we got the pirates. Got like the eye patch on there and the bandana on all of those lampposts. It's just the little things, isn't it? I mean, this event, I think they started doing it last year. Before that, they had the Swing into Spring event that I really quite liked, the spring event. So I'm looking forward to seeing all the extra entertainment for this and seeing what it's like in comparison with that, really. But yeah, it's great to be back, isn't it? And of course that Main Street music loop as well. It plays so much louder here than at any other Disney park. I have got a Disney Parks playlist here on the channel with all of my vlogs that I've done from the 6 different Disney resorts and 12 Disney theme parks all across the world. So if you do like the Disney parks, make sure you check out our playlist. Let's head straight through the castle and into Fantasyland. Going straight into Fantasyland and getting a fast pass for Peter Pan's flight is like my biggest tip for coming to Disneyland Paris. Honestly, it's a very low capacity ride, but it's a classic. It's a great attraction that I really enjoy, but then fast pass tickets run out really quick, so make sure you go straight there and get your first fast pass. If you've never been before, just a quick explanation about the fast pass system. It's completely free if you just want to get the standard fast passes. You can pay extra now and get ones that get you on a little bit quicker, but from my experience of people that have used them, I don't think you really need to if you plan your day right. right, to be honest. You can get round there, get your free fast passes, and still get plenty of rides in here at Disneyland Paris. And that's the same for both parks as well. Whether you've got an annual pass or just a regular park ticket, you'll scan it on the machines and then go back at that time. But yes, I've crossed over into Adventureland because we've got a 5-minute wait for, if you haven't guessed it already, Pirates of the Caribbean. One of my favourites that we've refurbished a couple of years ago. So let's go on, I'll take you on board. First ride of the day here at Disneyland Park.
And tails there be aplenty in this cursed place.
C'est moi qui ai la carte au trésor, moi et moi seul. Et je donnerai gros pour voir la tête du brave capitaine Jack Sparrow quand il sera
No matter which Disney theme park I'm at around the world, it's always great to get back on Pirates of the Caribbean. I love all the versions of the ride around the world. It's great looking at the different changes, and some of them having subtle changes compared to others, whereas some of which have got huge changes, like Shanghai Disneyland, the newest version of Pirates of the Caribbean, that's got an ultra-modern ride system and some screens in there, but it combines screens and set pieces really well. But yeah, I love the changes what they've made to Pirates of the Caribbean here. A couple of years ago, like I say, it had its refurbishments, and it looks really nice and fresh in there. When I came over Christmas, there was a couple of things not working. However, this time they've been fixed and it was running really well. But anyway, I'm going to head over to Frontierland now, try and get a ride on Big Thunder Mountain before going back into Fantasyland and using my fast pass on Peter Pan's flight. Let's head over there and have a look.
Time to hold on tight, folks, because this here is the wildest ride in the wilderness. Woo! In the sunshine. Really good operations there on Big Thunder Mountain. In fact, I only waited about 15 minutes, even though it was advertised at 30. So happy days, really getting the trains out today. This ride just feels even more authentic when you're on it in the sunshine. I'm a bit too hot in this coat though now. I wish I never brought it down. Round two, here we go. Felix, 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 Felix. construction taking place there on the new theatre. We'll have a look at that at some point. Uh-oh, I think there's going to be an explosion. No smoke in there today, unfortunately. Shame about that. Seems to be a bit unreliable still, that effect. I'll see you on the other side. Woo. Made it. There we go. Great. Yeah, really happy. I only have to wait 15 minutes for that. I thought it was going to be a lot busier. Well, it is now. Look at this. There we go. It was a good call doing that, wasn't it? And then I can make my way around now back into Fantasyland. Go and use that fast pass on Peter Pan's flight. So I'll see you over there. It was well worth coming into Fantasyland this morning and getting that fast pass for Peter Pan's flight. The queue's on 55 minutes now, so I'm glad that I managed to do that there and only have to wait about 5 minutes or so. Obviously with fast pass it doesn't get you directly straight to the front, but it is a much shorter queue than it would be in the standby line. It's a great attraction, it's just got quite a low throughput, and also with that as well, it just always gets busy. No matter when you go to it, it's got a queue, and it's the same at the other Disney parks as well. I don't know why when they built the one at Shanghai Disneyland, they didn't make it a much bigger and higher throughput attraction, because they know how popular they are at the other Disney parks around the world. But still, it's a great ride. I enjoy going on. I just wouldn't want to wait 55 minutes. So grab a fast pass or get there nice and early, right at the front of the queue when it opens at the start of the day. Anyway, as I mentioned at the start of the video, it is the Festival of Pirates and Princesses at the moment. There's 3 different shows for me to see. I'm going to try and cover them all today in this day 1 vlog, and then I'll watch Disney Stars on Parade and Illuminations in my day 2 vlog from Disneyland Park. But yeah, I'm going to head over to Central Plaza to watch the first show, which is Disney Pirates or Princesses, Make Your Choice. Now I believe some of the floats start over at the parade route by It's a Small World, some start on Town Square on Main Street USA, and then they all sort of meet up in the middle at Central Plaza and do this big show. We've got all the little stages around there that they've put in, so I'm looking forward to seeing what this is like. I'll try and get as much footage as I can do of this. I'm not too sure how it's going to work in terms of with some starting at this end, others at that end, and meeting in the middle. I'm hoping that if I stay in the middle, I'll be able to see all the parade floats around me and all the different stages and sort of get quite immersed into it. So anyway, that's coming up over the next few minutes, so I'll make my way over there, and here we go. Here's some highlights from Disney Pirates or Princesses, Make Your Choice.
Petit, un nouveau look. C'est bien, c'est ils sont si fiers. Ma vie à moi est toujours en plein air. Regardez-moi, je suis plus fort, j'ai toujours raison. Même quand j'ai tort.
Bien plus qu'avoir de l'élégance, c'est leur caractère qui fait la différence. Elles sont fières, déterminées, et j'adore la main, elles sont continuées.
C'est décidé, je ne rendirai pas.
Get on up and dance. You got princess power. Get up and raise your hands. Baby, I'm here to fire. Princess power. Don't be led astray. Set your sight for your path and seize the day. La petite princesse. C'est là.
Oui, je vois d'ici que tu es bouche bée.
Je suis bouche bée parce que la petite princesse est la meilleure. J'ai nié, mais c'est merveilleux. C'est merveilleux.
Regarde, Betty, comment on danse chez les pirates. Hey!
Get up and raise your hands. Into your kingdom, follow you and you choose. Fire of princesses left. Set your sights on the horizon. Seize the day.
One absolutely awesome show that was, much better than what I was expecting. I love the fact you can stand right in the middle of Central Plaza and it's going on all around you. You've got all the floats that park up around the side, and then of course the characters come off the floats and make their way onto the stages, and then a few of the dancers do stay on some of the floats around the outside as well. So yeah, really good. There was lots going on all the way around. Worth pointing out that you can also watch it on the Royal Castle stage here as well, but I definitely recommend seeing it from in Central Plaza because you've got the little stages all around and you're standing right in the middle of it. You feel really a part of it, and I'm sure I'll watch it from the Royal Castle stage at some point this trip. But you know, they do a lot of shows on there and it's all in front of you, isn't it? What I liked with that is how it was going on all around you, and the music was so loud. It was a right party atmosphere. I loved it. But yeah, brilliant show. 10 out of 10 from me. I wasn't expecting anywhere near as many characters and dancers as what there was in that. Normally I like to watch things before I come over and see them just to get a bit of an idea of what to expect, but with that I've not watched anything from the Pirates and Princess Festival, so yeah, really surprised with that, and I can't wait to see the other productions that they've put on for this event. It is absolutely baking today, but I've just tried to take my coat off and fit it in my bag and I can't quite do it, so I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll just have to take my hoodie off and put that in instead and just wear the coat, but I was not expecting this for February, and that's the main reason that I decided to book to come out here, you know, because because the weather's so nice at home, I thought, wow, it's a perfect trip to go to Disneyland Paris, isn't it? It'd make a perfect time to go. So I'm really glad that I have done, and having a really good time so far. Park's busy today. It's like the last week of the French school holidays, so you know it is busy, and I did expect that before I came, but I still managed to see quite a bit already. It's only just gone 11:30, so yeah, happy days really. I'm going to head over towards Hyperspace Mountain, see if there's any fast passes left for that this afternoon, and yeah, then probably get some lunch. I really do love the look and feel of Discoveryland, even more in the sunshine. This area really comes alive with the blue sky, and also at night as well with all that lighting. But anyway, here's a prime example of how you can save time on a busy day here at Disneyland Paris. Hyperspace Mountain, fast pass tickets are available for a slot between 12:20 and 12:50. So if you go and get a ticket from there just now, you can come back anywhere within that time slot and then get, you know, you'll cut quite a lot of the queue. You won't get straight on, you'll maybe wait 10 minutes or so, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. Bear in mind that is only 35 minutes away from now, so you could go off and do something else for 35 minutes like I'm going to do, get some lunch and then come back, and you've saved a lot of time, especially when the main queue is 60 minutes over here and the single rider is 45. I mean, I never 100% trust the single rider queues because I'd like to know actually how they monitor that, because you got to think it all depends how many, well, what the group size is, doesn't it, coming into the main queue. I'd be very interested to know how Disney actually know that it's going to be around a 45-minute single rider queue. But there you go, yeah, 60 minutes for the main queue, or you can literally go and get your fast pass now, go and get some lunch and come back. So yeah, I'll come back over here once I've been over to Main Street USA and off to Casey's Corner. Go and get a nice classic hot dog, I think. There you are, saving time at Disneyland Paris. Oh, whilst we're here, let's have a little talk about Autopia as well. I did think this might have been covered up actually by now. But yeah, Autopia's closed at the moment for a major overhaul, something that it's not had for a long time. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do to it. This did actually start when I was last here over Christmas. Roadworks underway. But yeah, I did think we might have had like something on the front here to theme it up, much like when they were doing the facade of Phantom Manor early last year, and well, the year before now, the end of the year before. You know, they put like a big facade on the front of it, like a printed canvas on the front. Couldn't quite think of the word then that I wanted to say. But yeah, so shame they haven't done that, unless they're expecting the work not to take much longer now on that front section. Yeah, it just looks a little bit ugly, doesn't it, with all that scaffolding. It kind of looks like they were going to attach something to it, but haven't done. So interesting to see, but some work is going on up there today. So yeah, maybe it won't be too long until the scaffolding's down on the station and the queue line area. But I'm sure we'll soon see. I'll be back in a few months to find out. Right then, welcome to Sean's food review, the first one of 2019 from Casey's Corner, famous hot dogs as you saw on the sign. And here is one of those famous hot dogs. So I've got the famous hot dog, French fries and a regular Fanta, and with annual pass discount it came to about 14 euros, I think it was. Without, it would have been near to 16 euros, so very expensive for the food. You know, so I'm going to put that into my review. I've had 2 bites of it so far, so it was a bit bigger than that. You know, reasonably sized, you know, portion there, fries, not loads, but came in that little themed bucket just there. And yeah, Fanta's Fanta, isn't it? It tastes really good there. It's not watered down too much. Overall, taking the price into it, I'm going to give it a food review of around 7 out of 10. If it was a bit cheaper, it would have been more. Nothing wrong with the quality, but just a bit expensive. They are. Are you happy now, anyone who likes Sean's food reviews? The back. And of course, with a nice classic hot dog. And it's not dry, this one. It's nice. Really good. Really nice food there from Casey's Corner. Can't go wrong with it, really. A little bit too expensive, but it tasted good, so that's all that matters, isn't it? And when you're in a Disney park, you're going to pay more than what you do outside. Same with any theme park out there, isn't it, really? But anyway, I've just found out a bit more information about that first show that I watched earlier on. So basically, they have a show stop at the bottom of Main Street USA, next to Town Square, basically. Also another show stop over at the Royal Castle stage, like I spoke about earlier. And depending on which show you watch, they swap it round. They're running it quite a few times a day. And yeah, they tend to be swapping it round, which ends it starts. And like this time, the big float that used to be from the 20th anniversary was actually down the bottom and coming up Main Street, whereas this time the pirate floats came from up near It's a Small World, so they must just swap it round depending on which show you watch, obviously, so they don't have to keep bringing the floats back round the back down to that space. But yeah, there you go. Really good show though, that. I love it. Going on again, and a bit quieter that showing actually. The good thing with that though, that I forgot to mention earlier on, is the fact you can watch it pretty much anywhere along Main Street, and you're going to see the characters and enjoy it. You don't have to be there a long time before. A bit like the parades really, unless you want to be right at the front. You don't have to be there too early at all. But anyway, the sun's shining. I'm going inside a big show building. Let's go for a ride on Star Wars Hyperspace Mountain. Hopefully this overlay will end soon. I really hope that they bring it back to either Mission 2 or even better, the original.
Tous les appareils parés à passer en hyperespace à mon commandement. On y va.
Now, as much as I'm not a huge fan of the Star Wars overlay, still very much enjoy riding Hyperspace Mountain. It's the actual track layout itself that I really enjoy, along with them effects, what there is around the ride. Even better with the near misses that are caused by the light beams shooting across above the train. Really good. So I still very much enjoy going on it, and I could just sit on it all day. Such a re-rideable coaster, and much better when they changed the trains a couple of years back. It rides so much better now, much smoother, having them vest restraints. But yeah, just inside Sleeping Beauty Castle now. Just thought I'd come for a walk through. When I filmed my vlogs back over Christmas in November last year, I did a lot of the different walkthroughs around the park. There's some great ones because you've got like the Aladdin walkthrough over in Adventureland, over in Discoveryland you can walk all on the Nautilus. That's what I really like about Disneyland Paris. They've got lots of different walkthrough attractions that even on a busy day, you know, you can walk through and you feel like you've seen a lot because you've done these other different attractions. You don't always have to go on the rides to have a good time at a Disney park. And there's a lot of parks out there like that. Anywhere that's got a lot of shows and theming, you know, you don't have to go on loads of rides to feel like you've done loads throughout the day. But yeah, I'm just about to actually make my way back to Central Plaza and watch another one of the shows for the Pirates and Princesses Festival. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. This one's the Princess Promenade, so I'm not too sure like, how it's going to be in terms of if there's going to be any floats or anything coming over for it. I'm not too sure, but we'll soon find out. Yeah, the decor in here is really nice. Anyone who's familiar with Cinderella's castle at Walt Disney World will know that there's nowhere to really walk around in the castle other than the restaurant and the private suite. But yeah, you've got this really nice walkthrough here with some gorgeous details and these fantastic stained glass windows. Of course, you've got the balcony out here as well. So you get some great views across Fantasyland. But yeah, like I say, I'm going to make my way over to Central Plaza, and over the next few minutes I'll show you some highlights from the Princess Promenade. I still can't believe this absolutely amazing weather we're having in February. I have never known a February like it. It's amazing. Anyway, you've just seen a couple of minutes of highlights there from the Princess Promenade. Much smaller show than the one we saw earlier on, but still really good fun. Nice way to see all the performers making their way all around Central Plaza. Again, you don't need to get there too early for that one. They come out of the castle, do a loop all the way around the path just there, and then head back in. Yeah, it's a much smaller show, but still well worth seeing. If you are sort of haven't got much time when you are coming to Disneyland Paris during this festival, definitely catch the show that I saw earlier on, because that was amazing with all the floats and the fact you can stand in the middle of Central Plaza and be fully immersed in the overall experience. But there you go. I'm off to see the final show that I need to see as part of this festival. Straight after, I've had a ride on Buzz Lightyear Laser Blast, one of my favourite attractions. I remember riding this as a kid and absolutely loving it, and I still love it to this day. I am a big kid, come on. So anyway, let's go on board. I'll take you along for the ride. Ride, just spinning. Woo! And stop all the way. Oh no, look who it is. It's evil Emperor Zurg. I always try and get the target underneath his gun, because there is one. Them ones at the top, they're worth the most points. Best part of the ride. Get ready for a super spin in here. Here we go. Whoa.
Blasting with everything you got.
I've actually managed to ride on Buzz Lightyear Laser Blast without it stopping. Obviously sometimes you have to stop the ride just
to let passengers on and off. Oh my, I can't believe that. Wow, that is crazy. Honestly, I didn't even know that was going to happen. There you go. I thought I managed to ride on Buzz Lightyear without it stopping. No, I haven't. Love it.
A really good fun ride there on Buzz Lightyear's Laser Blast. As always, can't believe that it stopped right near the end there. Just as I was saying, oh, I've managed to do the whole ride without it stopping. Crazy, isn't it? But there you go. Yeah, it's always nice to get back on that. One of my favourite rides here, actually, just because it's then childhood memories for me. But anyway, on to my next show now. I'm going to actually head over into Adventureland. This is the third and final show that I need to see that all relates to the Festival of Pirates and Princesses. And this is called Hoist the Flag, Mateys. There you go, that was my pirate impression. Wasn't very good, was it? Let me try again. It's called Hoist the Flag, Mateys. There you go. So I'm going to head over there now, go through the Adventureland entrance just on the left-hand side, and make my way over to Adventure Isle, where the show is going to take place. Don't think it's a massive one, this. I think there's only a couple of performers in there. But what I do know from seeing a picture on Instagram earlier today, actually, is that Captain Jack Sparrow is in this show. So here we go. Highlights coming up over the next couple of minutes.
The rest of your crew was just working on that.
Ah, il faut se dépêcher si nous voulons hisser le pavillon et repartir en mer.
Ahoy, Captain. Laissez-moi vous présenter vos recrues potentielles. À vous, à vous. So, can we hoist the flag and show off as we see the pavillon? Paraphrase. Ils sont pas échauffés, c'est la merde.
C'est très bien, Mike, mais je préfère toujours des recrues plus jeunes pour les équipes.
D'accord.
Mike, trouve-moi 5 graines de viande afin d'inspecter de West Pirates. Qui veut poursuivre une vie d'aventure?
Who wants to pursue a life of adventure?
Qui veut rejoindre mon équipage?
Who wants to join the crew? Come on, this is your chance. Go ahead, raise your hand.
Hey! Hey! Maintenant, tournez-vous vers moi. Look at me and follow me. On va partir plus tard. C'est dommage, c'est comme ça.
J'ai un parchemin.
Non, Mike, c'est sûr.
Appelle-moi une marine, je suis un pirate. Ça y est, je suis un pirate. On va sur le navire? On part en mer?
Mike,
Oui.
Mike. Vous avez toujours rêvé d'être un pirate.
Oui.
Vous avez toujours rêvé de partir en mer.
Oui.
De voguer à travers les océans.
Oui.
De rencontrer des sirènes, des kraken, de visiter Tortuga.
Oui.
Oh, bon voyage.
Captain! Captain! Let's hear it for Captain Jack Sparrow!
Highlights there from Hoist the Flag, Mateys. Arr, there you go. I know you wanted that again. Not quite as good as my impression earlier, was it? Or, of course, Captain Jack Sparrow and his colleague over there. But yeah, really good show. Lasted around 20 minutes or so. Mainly for the kids, that one. Nice and interactive. Get down at the front if you can do when they open up them steps. Because if your child gets picked to go up into the show, then they get given like a free souvenir. I think it's like a map of Adventureland or something like that, what they're giving out. But yeah, overall, really like the three shows what they've brought in for this event. Not as sure if I prefer it as much as Swing into Spring that they did a few years ago, but I thought there was a bit more to that. But definitely my favourite of all the shows was the first one that I watched earlier on Central Plaza. Anyway, I've made my way over to Frontierland now, and of course the riverboat landing for a ride on the beautiful Molly Brown. There you go, that was good timing, wasn't it? There you go. I don't plan these things, there you go. So yeah, also from Molly Brown, we'll get to see the construction taking place on the new theatre round at the back of Frontierland, near to the train station. Of course, that's going to be ready for June. I think it's like the 22nd of June, something like that, when they're going to be launching the brand new Lion King and Jungle Festival with that new show, other bits of entertainment as well. So yeah, I can't wait for that, and of course I'll be here for that. Like I say, it starts at the end of June and runs through until September here at Disneyland Paris. So I'll wait until we get a bit further around the corner and we'll have a look at the construction from here on the beautiful Molly Brown. She's a gorgeous boat. So since I was last here 2.5 months ago, a lot of work has been done on the new theatre. And the crane's up again today. Still working on that to get it complete in time for the end of June. So there's still quite a lot of work to be done on that. In terms of the location of it, it's built on the site of the former Chaparral Theatre. They used to actually hold quite a few shows in there over the years. There's been lots of different productions, but they decided to take it down because it was partially an outdoor theatre. It had a roof and some walls and things on around the side, but it wasn't fully enclosed like this one is going to be. You can just see it quite well there through the trees with the sun shining. Of course, still not many leaves on the trees yet. But yeah, actually, a lot of work has been done there since last time, loads. I suppose it's just going to be the wooden cladding what goes around it to theme it up what's going to take the time. Yeah, I look forward to coming back, and like I say, stay tuned to Theme Park Worldwide. I'll be back here in June, July or August, one of the three, and be coming to check out that new show and of course another new season. Is Phantom Manor open yet? Phantom Manor?
Sur la droite.
Come on, that just had to be done, didn't it? You like my little joke there about Phantom Manor. Of course, a wonderful dark ride here in Disneyland Park that has been closed since the 7th of January 2018. It was originally supposed to be opening in October 2018, then January 2019, December I think before that. I don't know, there's been that many dates, I've lost track. But Phantom Manor is still closed. But hopefully I'll wake up and it will open very, very soon. And when it does, I will be back here at Disneyland Paris. Come on, I just had to make that little joke there. This is the 13th month now. 13, unlucky for some, but is it unlucky for us Phantom Manor fans? I think it is, because the work looks like it's finished outside, but whatever they're doing in there, I can't wait to see it. Hopefully we'll soon find out. There's been rumours that it's going to reopen in May 2019, but I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore. We'll see what happens when it does. But there's Mickey Mouse down there in a nice outfit. Very spooky, doing a meet and greet in the pagoda. You've still got the photo booth just there out the front of the entrance, and we can see now all the work on the exterior fully complete. As we saw last time we were here, signage for Fast Pass. But yeah, who knows? Phantom Manor, we'll soon find out, hopefully. I miss you, Phantom. Next time I'm here, I want to be back on it, I really do. As the weather's so nice and this attraction's even more enjoyable in the sunshine, join me for a walk through Alice's Curious Labyrinth. I'm going through a little door right here now. Oh, there we go. It's quite hard to push open that. But if you're a little kid trying to open that, you really struggle. But yeah, here in Fantasyland, beautiful in the sunshine. And that's a dead end. Yeah, this is basically a hedge maze. Well, it's got lots of bits of theming around, and yeah, I really like this. Again, when I was a kid, this was an attraction that I loved. Also at Shanghai Disneyland, they've got an amazing hedge maze, which has got some brilliant theming all around, like all the Queen of Hearts and everything, really, really good. So if you do ever get out there to Shanghai Disneyland, don't always get distracted by Pirates of the Caribbean and Tron Light Cycle Power Run. Go and see some of the smaller attractions as well. There's quite a lot of like walkthroughs there, much like there is here at Disneyland Paris actually. Honestly, that sun, it is crazy today. It's amazing, I'm loving it. Wasn't expecting this. I knew it was going to be nice because that's the reason that I bought my trip, but I didn't think it was going to be like t-shirt and I could be wearing shorts and not be cold. And you know what I'm like, I get chilly really easy. But where are we going? Are we going up, down, sideways? Where are we going? Which way? This way? That way? Up there? I don't know. Where, excuse me, where are we going? What? I don't think he knows, do you? Oh, we've got a bit of a broken effect up here. The eyes aren't spinning round. Oh no. I suppose it's a lot for these parks. Bear in mind the Disney parks are 365. They're open every single day throughout the year, including Christmas Day. So yeah, like things are going to break sometimes. Hence why attractions like Phantom Manor do go down for maintenance. Just not usually for 13 months. But there you go, hopefully it'll be worth it. I'm sure it will be. I got my full faith in Disney. Hopefully.
Coming up. Go.
I tell you what, whoever does the gardening here at Disneyland Paris does an amazing job. Every time I've been through Alice's Curious Labyrinth, I've always looked at the hedges and they're always perfect. They must go round literally every couple of days doing these to get them right. It's amazing. It's like the trees, the shrubbery, what's on the side of the castle on the hill. I love it. So nicely looked after. That's what you pay for though, I guess. Oh, wrong way? No? Oh, dead end. Been here loads of times, I should know my way out. Is it that way? Is it this way? We'll follow the crowd. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, both paths lead down this way. Trying to get up to the nice castle so we can get a nice view. Whoa, blinded by the sun. It's a lot bigger in here than it looks from outside. It doesn't look like that big of an attraction, but it's actually huge. It covers quite a lot of space. That's where we're going. Here we go, we've made it! Whee! It took me about 10 minutes to get to it. Not even over exaggerating there. Let's go up this way. Get a great view across Fantasyland and Disneyland Park from up here. This is definitely one of the best views in the whole of Disneyland Paris. I love it up here. Even better when you got Panorama Magique up in the air over there. Need to do that. I've not been on that for years. Over Christmas it was closed due to the weather conditions, and last February it was closed due to the weather conditions. So yeah, I definitely have to do that. Yeah, amazing views over here. Of course, It's a Small World. Just over there on the left-hand side. I'll be doing that at some point, probably in the day 2 vlog, unless I get a chance to do it later on. Looking over there, of course, towards Discoveryland and Hyperspace Mountain. You can see all the way down to the Disneyland Hotel. And of course, Sleeping Beauty's castle there. The other rides here in Fantasyland. Big Thunder Mountain over there in Frontierland in the distance, with the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror over in Walt Disney Studios there as well. Really nice overview. There's that crane on the right hand side, what's building the new theatre. Gives you a perspective on the size actually of Disneyland Park. It's a lot bigger than you might expect actually. In my opinion, it feels a lot bigger than Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. Even though there's more attractions at Magic Kingdom, this feels bigger to me. And look at all the hedges down there. Like how you get to see the bit of a behind the scenes at the animatronic there. They are all the hydraulics to lift her up. Obviously when you're walking down there you can't really see it because of how it's designed. But yeah, really cool. Great view, one of the best places up here, that much so I'm going to take a selfie. There's Toad Hall over there. I think it's closed today, I'm surprised. In California you get a dark ride. At Walt Disney World you get nothing. And here you get a fish and chip shop. Lovely. It's always great to have a walk through Alice's Curious Labyrinth. I love the views across Disneyland Park from up there. And like I say, you get some good views over towards Walt Disney Studios, Disney Village, and other aspects of the resort as well from at the top. It doesn't look that high from up there in that castle, but actually it is at quite a nice level that you get some really nice views. Anyway, like I said back at the start of the vlog, I'm going to be covering Disney Stars on Parade, which is an absolutely incredible parade here at Disneyland Paris in the Day 2 vlog, which will be coming up shortly here on Theme Park Worldwide. Like I say, I'm going to be filming a vlog tomorrow over at Walt Disney Studios. Mickey and the Magician, an awesome show that I've not seen for quite a while, is now back on in that park. So I look forward to sharing highlights from that. We'll have a little look round at all the Legends of the Force stuff, what's going on, like I say, because of the Star Wars season going on over there. And also there's a bit of refurbishment that started in there and a few closures as well, so we'll have a look at that. So make sure you stay tuned for that one. But anyway, it isn't going to be the end of my day one vlog here from Disneyland Park, because later on I'm going to be coming back and having a little walk around the park as the sun goes down, doing a few night rides, and we'll also have a look in the Emporium on Main Street, USA, at some of the new merchandise for 2019 as well. I'm off to actually meet a few friends now and watch Disney Stars on Parade today with them. I've not seen them for quite a while, so I'm looking forward to having a good catch up, go and have a chat with them, and I'll come back a little bit later on with this vlog and share some more footage here from Disneyland Park. See you a little bit later on. It's been just under 2 hours since I last spoke to you all. Really enjoyed watching Disney Stars on Parade, and of course seeing some friends of mine that I've not seen for a while. That's the good thing about owning an annual pass to Disneyland Paris. There's such a big fan base of people that own annual passes, and you get to meet some really nice people through it as well. So hi out there to the people that I just met as well for the first time. But yeah, I thought I'd bring you to one of my favourite places just to come and watch the sunset, and it's just up here at the entrance to Frontierland. Of course, you've got all the fire torches just here, and there's some steps. You can easily walk past it and miss it, to be honest, and most people do, especially when they're in a rush to go and watch a parade or the fireworks show. People tend to just walk straight through. Obviously, there's about 45 minutes to go until Disney Illuminations tonight, and at the moment, everyone's just walking past, and there's, you know, a handful of people coming up here and just seeing this view. But it's gorgeous, and I like standing right here and just looking out over Frontierland. The gorgeous Molly Brown there in the middle, Big Thunder Mountain off to the right, and of course on the left hand side, Phantom Manor. Really do like the Lucky Nugget Saloon as well. But yeah, it's a great place to come up here, and it's just made some really nice photo spots as well. But like I say, tonight I'm not watching Disney Illuminations. I'm going to do some rides in the dark. Like I said in previous videos, you know, I'm not a huge Illuminations fan. I enjoy it now more than I used to, but I'm still not a huge fan of it. I did much prefer Disney Dreams, that whenever I was here I would just have to watch. I would never miss Disney Dreams, whereas Illuminations, I feel like as long as I watch it once or twice a trip, you know, like I can go and miss it on the other nights and do some night rides, and that's my plan tonight. Now normally at this time it's a good time to sort of head over into Adventureland and go and try and hit up Indiana Jones, the Temple of Peril, so that's where I'm going to head over to now. So I'll see you over there.
Tomorrow should take it. Tomorrow. Nighttime ride on Indiana Jones and the Temple of Peril. Really, much better at night in my opinion. Oh. Here we are, making our way round towards the 360-degree loop. Here we go, nice and intense. I'm sure I say that in the same place every time. Oh my god. Hey. Woo. Oh
Well, there we go, good old Indy. That braking didn't sound very good, did it? Good fun ride, that.
I tell you what, if you don't mind missing Disney Illuminations one night, you'll get quite a few night rides in because the queues are a lot quieter. Waited about 10 minutes probably just under that actually for Indiana Jones. Sometimes on an evening you go over there, especially on a quieter day, and it's dead. Because no one ever seems to go there at that time. But yeah, my plan is, last ride of the day, Big Thunder Mountain, 15 minutes it's got on the board. So as when I come out of this, I'll just catch a little bit of Disney Illuminations when I'm going out, which is my favourite part of the show anyway, really. So yeah, not complaining. Really dark around this queue line, all the lights are on. This feels like it's dark around here than it normally is. But there you go, yeah, Indiana Jones, it is what it is, isn't it? I think it's quite a good fun coaster. It's not one of my favourites in the park, by all means. I'd rather have Indiana Jones from Tokyo Disney Sea or California, where it's a dark ride, an incredible dark ride. But there you go, it is what it is. Make the most of it. And comment down below, what are your thoughts on Indiana Jones here at Disneyland Paris? Well, let's go for a dark ride on the wildest ride in the wilderness, Big Thunder Mountain. And look how great the mountain is lit up. Looks absolutely stunning.
Here we go, night ride on Big Thunder Mountain. And we should get to see some fireworks because Disney Illuminations is going on in this park. And the Star Wars fireworks over in Walt Disney Studios, so we'll be pretty unlucky if we don't get to see any fireworks on this ride. Woo! Illuminations going on over there. Typical, isn't it? Absolutely nothing. Oh, there's the lights in the sky. Here we go. This one we want the fireworks on the castle. Ah, nothing. That's bad luck. Woo!
The finale there of Disney Illuminations after a fantastic night ride on Big Thunder Mountain. Would have made it even better if I'd have seen some of the fireworks from either of the shows from on there, but still, there you go. It's luck, isn't it, with something like that. I went on, I was about 5 minutes into both shows because at the moment they're both on at the same time at 7:30. So yeah, how fun is that? But anyway, yeah, I caught the finale. It just goes to show you don't have to be waiting ages to still get a good view, because to be honest, where I was stood just right at the end of Main Street, just outside of Casey's Corner, I got a perfectly good view from there actually, especially with that finale with all the fireworks. I do really like the finale to that show, I must say, and the leaving music's really nice as well. But yeah, let's have a little look in the Emporium just before I leave Disneyland Park for the day one vlog. Like I say, join me tomorrow for a Walt Disney Studios vlog, and then I'll be back with a day two vlog here from Disneyland Park in February 2019. Let's have a look at what we've got. All these different hats are quite cool. Minnie Mouse and Mickey, priced at $16.99. It's the same for the Mickey one. $17.99. Oh, there you go. Mickey's a euro more expensive. Different mugs and bowls around here. Stitch one. Merch is very similar actually to when I was here only 2.5 months ago. Some of us have been in here for a couple of years. I know this style branding with Mickey Mouse on these mugs here. Sold them for quite a few years. These are nice though. Do you like those? $16.99. Still selling all the merchandise here from Mickey Mouse from the 90th. Are they on sale or are they still same price? $12.99. The world's biggest mouse party. If you can dream. Such a nice leaving song that is. I do love that at the Disney parks. Oh, they're cute, aren't they? Little baby Simba. All the different costumes and stuff. And let's go and have a look over at the pins. Start off then with some of my favourites, the attraction pins. These are what I really like collecting. Nice one there from Star Wars, The Adventures Continue. Really like this one, the Phantom Manor. Not seen this one before. Maybe I've just been not looking hard enough. Sometimes it's worth, if you do like collecting the pins, going around the different hotels here at Disneyland Paris as well and seeing what they've got. Yeah, that's really nice. Phantom Manor. Love that. Can't wait to get back on that attraction. I'm really missing it now. I hope it comes around sooner rather than later. Also your different character pins. Get these with the flags of the countries where you're from. United Kingdom there, of course. And all the Star Wars ones up there at the moment as well. But yeah, like I say, you've got to shop around for the best pins. I have got this one. I bought this one last time I was here. Show you that. There you go. From Mickey's 90th birthday. That's a yellow one there. You got all the different prices. So yellow is $9.99. Oh, that was a fail. Wasn't it? Trying to get it back on the hook. Yeah, and then they go up to $12.99 depending on the pins. Well, there you go. A little look at those. Right, I'm going to head back out and we'll wrap up this day one vlog here from Disneyland Paris. What a lovely day it's been in the sunshine.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Disneyland Park is now closed. We hope that you enjoyed your day with us and that you return again soon. Good night and have a safe journey home.
So there we go. Thank you very much for watching my day one vlog here from Disneyland Paris. Thought I'd wrap it up just on this side of the train station because I've not seen that Disneyland Paris sign up there for ages. It's been a few years because obviously every time I've been, there's been different events and things on, whether it was the 25th anniversary, where they had a big thing on the front. Obviously when it's been Christmas, they put something up. So yeah, like, it's just nice to see the train station just empty, like in its standard way that it looks. So I thought I'd come and wrap it up and show you guys that there in the background. But obviously it's only a small thing, but it's just nice to see it without any decoration on at all. But I'm sure it won't be too long until there's something on there again. But yeah, highlights from today, discovering everything from the Festival of Pirates and Princesses. Definitely really enjoyed that show. That the first one that I watched in the middle of Central Plaza was really good. Favourite ride of the day, I'm going to say that last ride on Big Thunder Mountain actually, even though I didn't get to see any fireworks from there like I would have liked to have done. I've got plenty more opportunities to do it, which is good having an annual pass. Yeah, that was really good fun. Can't wait for tomorrow, back into Walt Disney Studios. Lots to talk about over there, and also watch Mickey and the Magician as well. So join me in that vlog here on Theme Park Worldwide. I'm Sean Sandbrook, thank you very much for watching, and that means it's time to cue those credits. See you tomorrow.